The 2008 Chevy Malibu, the 2.4 liter, and I changed the oil pressure sensor, so it's down here. I don't know, I couldn't remove it without the starter, without removing the starter, and then there's your oil filter, and there is your oil pressure sensor. You have to remove that clip. I couldn't get a socket in there. They make a special socket for removing these. I had to remove this nut here to pull this over enough to get room to get a socket on there. And then just removing the starter gave me a lot better leverage because it was kind of still hard to get that actually out. So, I mean, the starter, there's like 2 bolts holding it on and then 2 bolts holding the bracket, and then removing the wires. The one wire just unclips with the gray thing on top there. And then this is a 13 millimeter holding these 2 wires on. So I had to remove the starter just to get room and leverage, and the starter didn't take too long to remove it either. So that's how I got at this, and there's not a lot of room to get your socket in there. I had to remove that, and yeah, I used that special socket, or a 27 or a 1/16, but yeah, you gotta remove the clip. My new one came with a new clip and wires, but I checked first to make sure that the clip fit in the new one, and it did, so I just used the old clip, and so I didn't have to mess with the wires. There's 3 wires on it, but yeah, I had to remove the starter, and there's not a lot of room. Otherwise, I know some people say that you can come in from here with like a 10-inch extension and then get at it going down and over, but I don't know, I couldn't even get the socket in from underneath without the starter. So yeah, I removed the starter and was able to get plenty of room to get at it. Starter's not too hard. Longest thing is I have it moved and I lost 2 bolts, so that's my main time thing here. But yeah, that's where it's located, and that's how I did it. Or 27, yeah, I got the regular socket just because there's a little bracket you gotta take off for the starter. But yeah, I got it back in. I'm putting the starter back in now. That's where it's located, how I got it.